What is happening, guys? It is your Call of Duty Savior MrBLACKJesus557 here today. Going to bring you the first installment of my Diamond Gun series, where in this series we're going to be looking at all of the primary guns in their diamond form, looking at them in all of their sexual camos, and just all of that good stuff. We're going to be looking at the stats, we're going to be looking at how you should use this weapon, the best perks, the best attachments. Let's jump right in. So today we're going to be looking at the Diamond MTAR, and these two gameplays you're going to see me going absolutely ham sandwich with the Lightning Strike, the VSAT, and the Lodestar. I get the Lodestar in both gameplays, so I really show how this gun is supposed to be used and how good it is, really. This is a very moderate damage assault rifle. The damage is 40 at its best and 24 at a distance. So how the gun mechanics work in Call of Duty: the closer you are to an enemy, the more damage you're gonna do, and the maximum damage this gun can do is 40 damage per bullet. Now in core game modes you have 100 health, so sort of in a close to mid-range situation you're gonna be doing about 3 to 4 shots to kill, but in those long-range situations the damage drops all the way up to 24, and it's gonna be around a 5-shot kill. Now this is a very average range for assault rifles. Nothing good, nothing bad, nothing special, nothing horrendous to look at here. This is a very average ranged assault rifle, that's one way to put it, I guess. And of course, has a normal headshot multiplier of 1.2x. So there's a couple different ways you can look at this as well. Well, first of all, it's not going to affect your shots to kill at close range. It's a 3-shot kill either way if you shoot him in the head or not at close range. So don't go for headshots at close range unless you're trying to unlock the camos or whatever. But sort of at a medium to longer range, it will improve the kill by 1 bullet. So let's say you're shooting at someone sort of at a medium to longer range, and you hit him in the head with 1 bullet, it's only going to take 1 or 2 more to kill him. So headshots are only useful at a medium to long range. That's why this gun, it benefits a lot if you play very passively, sort of not necessarily camping, not necessarily playing super aggressive either. And the rate of fire we're looking at 720 RPM. Again, very average. Very average. I'm sorry, rate of fire. I was at a loss of words there. So, but mind you, this is the same fire rate as a PDW, as MSMC, M27, things like that. So this is a very average assault rifle, just all in general. Average headshot multiplier, average damage, average range, and even an average mag size of 30. The most assault rifles carry a 30-round mag, and then it goes and kicks up to 40 rounds with extended mag, which really extended mags isn't a very good attachment anyway. And the reload time, again, very average. 2.5 to go through the entire animation, but there's a 1.3 reload cancel time. So how that sort of works is the bullets, they get registered that you've reloaded, but the animation's still going. So you can save nearly a whole second from reload canceling. And a reload cancel, there's 3 different ways you can do it. Let's say like the numbers are registered, you could sprint for a hot second, you could tap YY, or you could even knife but most people just sprint or tap YY. So now that I talked about all the stats, now let's talk about how you should use this. This benefits a sort of objective class, or this could potentially benefit a rushing or passive class as well. This is a very average gun. It has not many downfalls. It doesn't have many things to say. It doesn't have many bad qualities about it, but also it has nothing special about it either. For example, there's a couple of assault rifles that are they have special quirks about them that make them very good. For example, with the A94, the first 2 bullets that come out shoot at 900 rounds per minute, and then the rest of the bullets shoot at 600 rounds per minute. So it's there's nothing special about it, so that makes it useful for like any sort of build. So this benefits in objective class, passive class, camping class, head glitching class. It's just very good all around. And the sort of how I like to play, I'm not a defensive player, I'm not a camper, so I use the MTAR in sort of the more aggressive ways it can be used. Oh, look at that 3-bullet clutch. I'm using it in a very passive way. I'm sticking to sort of the B flag and the outskirts of the map, shooting inwards towards my enemies. And this is a very good way for the MTAR to be used because it has very, very low recoil as well. So now that the video is about wrapping down, I'm going to talk about the class setup I like to run with this weapon. I like to run a red dot sight and a silencer, but if you can use iron sights, I just personally don't care for them. You can swap out the... You could swap out the reflex sight for maybe a lethal grenade, a tactical grenade, or you could just swap it out for a different attachment in general, like maybe a foregrip, which I wouldn't recommend anyway, because the foregrip doesn't affect the recoil at all that much anyway. That's a whole different video that I'm going into there. But you could, there's just so many combinations that will work with this weapon. Like, there's some weapons like the hammer, you can't go rushing around with the hammer and expect to get great results. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm your color saver, Black Jesus, and if you'd like to see videos similar to this one, please go over to my channel and subscribe. Anyway, guys, peace.